And welcome again to my YouTube. I thank you very much. I'm ALANCOOK, the proud owner of the Medion painting that's off to the right of the Mona Lisa that's on the left. The younger Mona Lisa is in her teens, and the older, more mature Mona Lisa, the lost painting, which I own, that I found many years ago, is off on the right. There's many stories that I've put out, well over 400 YouTubes, and I have a image in here I want to show you that is quite interesting. I'm going to kind of view to the top up here real quick that of this image here is a stylist of another artist. If you actually zoom in on his nose, it's the arm on a gentleman with a nice straw looking hat. This makes the image. And then if you take a look at his beard, it's a horse. I mean, that's the way Leonardo Da Vinci did his builds, kind of like a pyramid or a totem pole. And there's a lot of things in which I've learned about Leo, and I really thank him, even though he's moved on to the big sky. But let me show you the image that so happens to be we're going to be talking about, and it's going to be down below here where this arrow is, and it's a heart that has a L looking J and an E. And when you actually open this thing up, you'll see that right there. And I'm going to show you a version of the area in which it is in, that is in this painting, along with many other things that I've showed in the same general area. I'm going to put it down out of the way for a moment, and I'm going to show you that this is the same of what we just seen. As you can see, the heart right here, and you can see this face. And what gets really wild when you zoom in on the face, see, you zoom on that face and it looks like that face. But on the style of it, on this face, there's many other faces in it. As you can see in that face right there, you can see a nose aiming, and he's aiming that way, and this is the side of his face. But there's also another face with an eye and a nose on this with a mouth. Kind of in the same similar type deal which a stylist of an artist would do. And Leonardo Da Vinci was like a father to all his pupils. So in this painting there's many other things such as his loved ones. Now that little picture that I just showed you of Leo looking, now he turned his image and you can see it. Big eye and an eye and a big nose running down. Here's his forehead, and he's running side, and he's got his face on his cheek. Okay, and that's how he does his builds. Now when I go to reduce this down, you can see how tiny it actually gets. Leonardo da Vinci was a trickster, and he hid his work, he hid his codes, and he did it in chemicals and layers, like a telephone directory of 500 pages, and each page you open or up and look through with light to see the words on the opposite side or what's in the grains. Each layer is different, and then it gets even trickier. So you got your first page you do that to, and then you lay another second page up to it and you examine it, but you see a background, and then you see more grains, but those grains build another item. And before you know it, you're up to 500 pages with trillions of grains that build the Mona out of pixels and so on, that you're going to lose your mind. So I just want to let you know, I almost lost my mind. And I just want to let you know, if you check out my YouTubes, and some of them are going to seem pretty absurd when you actually go through halfway through on some of them, and you can't say, he's not making sense, I can't see it. Well, there's some factors to it. I've had some difficulty with some of the filming. I've had some difficulty of them loading up and changing to the CYMK way, or the transfers of the internet, or whatever it may be, or my ability of being a super specialist on technology, but I am trying to get it across. And I don't know anybody who's put out over 400 YouTubes. So I mean, I'm going to continue until I get this to where it's sitting with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on everybody's face, for them to know. Because this painting that I have here is so magnificent that I can open it up and put out trillions, I mean honestly, trillions of images similar to what I just showed you, that actually goes on and on, that I can turn into posters and make billions just on that. And of course, it's got to do with funding, and it's got to do with marketing, and then it's got, that's a whole nother field. And that's where I would love to do movies on it too. I was thinking about doing my own movie, so I think I might go in the movie business. It doesn't take much besides a good editor, and then you need a narrator, probably somebody with a better voice than me. But at least I'd be able to be side by side and make sure that I put the stamp on it, and find out if a professional that does what he does approves my stamp. He says that works and don't work with the public, but there ain't going to be no lying, no cheating, no manipulating, and it never was. I never changed a thing on these things to try to deceive a soul. And with that soul words, I want to say I hope everybody is well. Please abide by the rules of the law of staying indoors to keep others healthy. And I want to say thank you for the viewing and the subscribing and the thumbs up. And I want to say again, here's my phone number, 707-568-7022. If you have any comments, you can. And see, for in the sense of assisting me in my needs. And again, here it goes. I want to say God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens, and you have a beautiful, beautiful night. Amen.